So guys, the current winners of the Europa League, Atalanta, are interested in signing a Ghana Black Star midfielder, and I'm going to tell you all the details and who this player is. Thomas Partey is currently with Arsenal team for preseason, and I'm going to tell you Arsenal's final decision on Thomas Partey's future. In addition to that, I'm going to tell you Chelsea's plan for the 18-year-old English-born Ghanaian player who was requested by Enzo Maresca to join Chelsea's first team for preseason, amongst many others. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notification. My name is Adam, and you are watching SportsCorner GH. Quickly, let's jump into it and talk about the latest updates concerning Ghanaian and Black Star players. And I want to begin with Thomas Partey. Here are some of the pictures of Thomas Partey in Arsenal team camp for preseason in USA, United States of America. Now, it is general knowledge that Thomas Partey is left with one more year on his contract. Arsenal's hierarchy do not want Thomas Partey to leave as a free agent. So in a matter of speaking, they have told all clubs that are interested in Thomas Partey that if they have between 20 to 25 million euros, they can come in and sign Thomas Partey. But there will be no clubs such as Barcelona, Juventus, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, even Saudi Arabian clubs who have shown interest in Thomas Partey and have not been able to finalize anything with him. It's because the player is either saying no or stalling the move. Because the player himself believes that he can still play for Arsenal in the upcoming season and fight for his position. Because of that, he held a meeting with Arteta and told Arteta that, see, I understand why Arsenal want to sell me. It's because of my injury history. It is not good. I've not played a lot of games each season. But then, give me one more chance. I have one more year left on my contract. I want to play. I want to prove a point. I want to show you that I can play more games for Arsenal come next season. And he was able to convince Arteta. So because of that, Arteta has now returned back to Arsenal's hierarchy and told them that, see, I want to keep Thomas Partey. He's an important part of my plan and project for the upcoming season. And I want to keep him, even if Thomas Partey has to leave as a free agent come the end of next season. And this is what Arsenal are going to agree on. Thomas Partey is going to stay at Arsenal. Yes, because Arteta has vouched for the player. And Thomas Partey was able to convince Arteta that, see, come next season, I'm going to prove a lot of people wrong. I'm going to play very well. And trust me, Arsenal are gunning for the EPL trophy. And most of the players believe that this is their time. Thomas Partey inclusive. And guys, this is the latest update. I'm going to bring you more concerning Thomas Partey whilst on preseason with Arsenal in USA. Now, let's move away from Thomas Partey and talk about Ghana Black Star midfielder Ibrahim Sulemana, who was born right here in Ghana, Sunyani. Now, when he left Ghana and had a good move to Italy, he played at Atalanta youth team. That is where he started when he went to Italy. Now, Atalanta then sold him to Hellas Verona. At Hellas Verona, he impressed everyone there, and they promoted him straight to the first team. He played some games for them. In fact, he was very crucial for them, keeping their spot in the Italian Serie A last 2 seasons ago. But then Hellas Verona then sold Ibrahim Sulemana to Cagliari, where he played under coach Claudio Ranieri. Now, under the coach, he was phenomenal. He played 16 games, came as a substitute 5 times and scored 2 goals. As a DM, he was very important for Cagliari last season. And his performances did not go unnoticed. Because of his performances last season, Otto Addo gave him a call-up to the Black Stars. And that was the first time he earned a call-up to the Black Stars in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers we played. And he even featured in a game for the Black Stars against Central African Republic. And whoever watched these players cameo in that game would attest to the fact that he is far better than Salis. I'm not hating on Salis, but then that is the truth. Ibrahim Sulemana gives you a lot on the ball than Salis Abdul Samad. I believe he's going to give him competition in that particular position. But that is not the only good thing that came from his performance last season. Atalanta have been eyeing him. When he came to Italy as a boy, he came to Atalanta. Now they have been seeing and observing his development in clubs such as Hellas Verona, Cagliari, and they want to go back for their product. They know that now he's no more a boy, he's a man. He has developed, he has played very well for Cagliari, so they want to go in for him. And according to Dimasio, between both clubs, that is Atalanta and Cagliari, there is no issue. everything is being sorted. And very soon, he will be announced as a new player for Atalanta. And this is a great thing for this player and for Ghana as well. If he's able to complete his move to Atalanta, let's know he's playing Champions League. Champions League is a huge stage to introduce and announce yourself. And this player is going to be there. Not everyone is going to be there this particular season coming, but this player is going to be there by the grace of Atalanta. We just hope that this deal goes through, and I'm going to give you more updates concerning it once it's made official. So guys, this is the latest update concerning Ibrahim Sulemana. Now moving away from Ibrahim Sulemana, let's talk about the 18-year-old English-born Ghanaian player called Joshua Kofi Acheampong. Now, Joshua Kofi Acheampong has been playing Chelsea all his life, since he was a kid, and then got introduced into the Chelsea youth system. But if you remember Chelsea's last game last season, he had his debut with the senior team under coach Pochettino. Mauricio Pochettino gave him his debut. He played some small games, some small minutes, but the Chelsea fans were happy. Everyone was excited. Now, Chelsea have a new coach, Enzo Maresca. And Enzo Maresca, we also at Leicester City, he likes young players. And when he came to the club, other coaches, the youth coaches were telling him, Joshua Kofi Acheampong is a very good prospect. He's a very good player. Last season, this, and that. And Enzo Maresca ordered that Joshua Kofi Acheampong should be included to Chelsea's team for preseason. So he has been included. And he's like to make Chelsea's first team for the upcoming season. He's a player Chelsea really trusts in. And I'm happy for the player. And this goes to GFA. Once we start seeing players like this with Ghanaian names, do not waste time. This guy is tall. He has the height and everything. It's just a matter of time. Football is evolving. Lamine Yamal, 16 years, is playing for Spanish national team. Kobe Menu, Nico Williams, you can name the other one. Young players are proving the point that they can play senior national teams. Ghana Black Stars, do not waste time. Even if you can't play the Black Stars, at least our junior national teams there, we should call in for those ones. And guys, this is the latest update concerning Joshua Kofi Acheampong. Now let's move away from that and talk about Oscar Nordsjaelland. Now, if you go and check Granada in Spain, their social media pages, they have announced the renewal contract of Oscar Nordsjaelland, who is a product of Emmanuel City Football Academy. Now, this player had a great move to go to Granada and play for their youth A side. Impressed everyone, rose through the ranks. They are excited about his development. That was in 2023. And as I'm speaking to you now, this player is in line to even make Granada first team. Now, this is what happened. Last season, the last game Granada played, Nasser was part of the bench. He didn't play, but then he was there. He was part of the lineup. He was there as a substitute, but he didn't play. This alone just shows you that he has rose through the ranks in a space of 1 year. And because of that, Granada has decided to extend his contract. They like what they see. They like what they think this player would become, the potential in this player. Yes, his name is Oscar Nordsjaelland. Oscar Nordsjaelland. He's a player that we need to start, taking a look at. These young players are more bad. Right now, football is evolving. I keep on banging on this. I keep on saying this. I'm not saying we should go in for every player, but then you don't know which one will blow. You get me? If they blow like that and this Spain and England, they catch them, I'll make sure easy. You understand? We will have to go in and catch them. That is what I'm trying to say. But guys, let me end today's updates on some highest transfers in Nordsjaelland. Now, we know that Right to Dream, the usual route for Right to Dream is that they pick you from Ghana or from other African countries. You play Right to Dream, and then they promote you to Nordsjaelland. And from Nordsjaelland, you can go anywhere you want. Now, we are going to talk about the top 4 highest transfers, and they are all Black Star players. Only Black Star players. First on the list, Mohammed to Ajax. 43 million euros. That's a huge money for Mohammed Kudus. That means he impressed a lot. Second on the list, Enes Nyama to Lyon. 25 million euros just by recently. Not the first one, the second one. Third on the list, Ibrahim Sulemana to Brighton and Hove Albion. 19.5 million euros. Fourth, Ibrahim Sulemana to start Rennes, 17 million euros. These are the 4 highest transfers in the history of Nordsjaelland and also the Danish Super League. And these are all Black Star players. You see, as let's praise them. They are doing what they are showing their talent to the world. And they are getting good money for it, value for it. Now, in the EPL, we are going to see Ibrahim Sulemana in there. In the EPL, we are going to see Ibrahim Sulemana in there. In the EPL, you're also going to see Mohammed Kudus. This is like 3 Black Star players who are also product of Right to Dream, who are going to play in the EPL. And it's going to be exciting to watch. So guys, this is the latest update I have for you concerning Ghanaian and Black Star players. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go viral.